Yeah. Yes. Welcome everybody. London Scousers. We're back again.
Back again?
Yeah.
Surely are.
Yeah, match preview for the big game against Chelsea this weekend.
Wow, it's going to be a big one. Two teams, identical records. So both have got what's I was going to say? Both 5 goals scored, none conceded. 2 perfect records. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Van Dijk versus Lukaku, apparently.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, it will be. I won't lie, I'm a little bit nervous.
You're a bit nervous?
Yeah, but at the same time, you don't want to get caught up with Lukaku, because what I discovered is that all 5 of Chelsea's goals have come from different players. It's not all just been Lukaku.
No,
but
of course.
I did watch some of him against Arsenal, and he just bullied their defence.
Yeah.
He's strong, he's good in the air, he's quick.
But that is against Arsenal, though, isn't it? So
True. But Arsenal are completely rubbish. Well, they're 19th, so obviously they're not great. But I mean, no, Arsenal had chances as well. But they basically bullied Arsenal at the Emirates as well. So there you go.
You don't sound confident, Will. Wow.
No, just
you're not very confident on these big teams. It's always the other way. It's always the other way around. The little teams you worry about, but not the big teams.
I know. But we've had like Van Dijk came back from injury. It's only been his 3rd game in, so that's on my mind. Matip's a man who gets injured a lot, even though he's been very good, he's doing very well, and he's not been injured of late. But all these things go in my head. And there's rumours that Robertson might start, and he's just came back from injury as well. So I'm thinking,
I think you should stick with Simicast at the moment.
I am with you on this as well.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, and even if Hendo starts, he's not had that many games. So I think you want everyone to be fit and firing to go against.
Of course,
Chelsea.
you don't want to bring in Robertson, and then he gets open up, and then we concede. Then
even Henderson. I mean, like I said, he's only played one.
Yeah, but he's played one. Yeah, at least he's played one.
Yeah, true. Still, you'd want your full 100% firing team.
No, of course.
Chelsea. So,
like I said, we got a bit of the player. We got more players now, innit? Well, I wouldn't say more players, but the squad.
We have more. Definitely,
we got a bit more
options.
So
true.
Go on.
Shaqiri. Gone.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah,
it's gone to. Well, I can see by the tears in your eyes. You really.
No.
Yeah, people don't know. Xherdan Shaqiri has gone to Lyon for $9.5 million. Yeah. So, wish him the best of luck.
No, of course.
Good player, but just couldn't squeeze his way into a regular first team spot.
But see, this is what I mean now. Now we've got rid of 2 midfield players. We need some players.
Well, no, but you say that, but I was listening to... Oops, sorry, I've got my... to make sure no backlash going on there. Listening to Klopp at the press conference again, he was asked the same question. Why have you not brought someone in to replace Ronaldo? And he says, we don't need someone. He said, we've got, 4 or 5... We've got 4 or 5 midfielders who all bring something different to the team, which is fair enough. And he said, if you could get me one player who could bring all that they bring in, I promise you I would go and buy him. But you can't. So he's happy with his squad. He's got options for different things. I trust him.
But the thing is, obviously the new kids are coming in, Harvey Elliott and the rest of them. But the problem is that you can't bank on them to be playing certain amount of games. They're fresh, they're still young. So you've got to take time with them. But I wouldn't see it as those players can win you the title. They can't.
Oh God, don't see. There was a famous Alan Hansen.
They can't.
You can't. Did Alan Hansen say you can't win the league with kids? And then Man United proved him wrong. Mate, skill is skill, talent is talent. No matter how young you are, and if you can fit into your squad and fit into their system of play, anything's possible. And also, being younger, you're more likely to bounce back from injury than if you're a bit older.
No, of course, but
I think you might lack his experience. But then looking at Harvey Elliott, he plays. He's very comfortable. He doesn't look nervy. He looks like He looks like an experienced player.
Javier, he's a good player, but
yeah, he looks experienced as well.
But
yes,
there's nothing that's made me think, do you know what? He has to be in the squad. He has to be playing regular. He's that good. He's good, but it's not that level where I could think, right, he could be the one that can help us to the title.
Well,
There's a difference. There's a difference of good and being really good, where you can.
Yes, true.
And
but
I don't think he's that at the moment. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, but then you can say the same about Wijnaldum. You can say he's good, but he's not that good. You won't say to yourself, "What's
but he is," because especially in big games, he turns up.
No, if you watch Ronaldo play, a lot of times listen, he's one of these people. He's non-glamorous. I'm not saying he's not a good player. He's a great player. He goes about his work very quietly.
That's what I'm saying. He breaks up play.
But you wouldn't say, "Oh my God, Ronaldo's not playing today. That's it. We're gonna lose." Or, "Oh yeah, I feel with Ronaldo in the team, 100% we're gonna win so and so." Don't forget, even that game against Barcelona when we won 4-0, he was a sub. He only came on. I understand, but then remember, at the end of the day, if you had to choose out of them two, you would choose Ronaldo because he's experienced. That's the difference. Yes, that's the only thing.
That's the difference. But remember, he's good at what he does. He breaks up play. He's like a Kante, isn't it? Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, he's not silky, but he what he has to do, breaking up play, he's good at it. Well, it's shown in certain matches.
Then in that same time, you can say Henderson could do the same job.
Yeah, Henderson's the same.
Henderson's got a good engine on him, and he can break up play.
Yeah, but with the difference with Henderson now is that they are similar, but the difference is Henderson's got more drive. He's that leader. Ronaldo doesn't have that. He's not as much as a leader. So
people saying that you need to get another midfielder and replace Ronaldo. Then you more or less from what you're saying, from your lips to God's ears, Henderson is the same. And also, actually, isn't Ronaldo? Is he? Well, he's like 4th captain for Liverpool, so he can lead as well. So, but yes, Henderson is our captain, and he can do exactly the same as Wijnaldum. He can break up play, basically playing like a number 6, doing a Fabinho.
Yeah. That's what I said. I was saying all of those type of players are good. We've got that. It's like for instance, I'll tell you what. This is the difference, the little mix-up. Look at Man United.
Yes.
They got midfield, but their midfield are more. They got more silky players. Yeah, in the middle of the park. Okay. That's why. This is why people are still saying Man United for them. They feel they're not going to win the title. It's because they think they need something more in midfield. Now, if we was to say, right, you know what, Man United, we'll give you Henderson because that's what they need. That's the type of player they need. And then we say, right, then we will take either Fernandes or maybe a Pogba. Then we will be both complete. Does that make sense?
Okay, but don't you think Thiago? Well, so from what I know of Pogba, he's good at he's a playmaker. He's good at setting up people. But then we have Thiago. Yeah,
but he's a little bit different. He's a playmaker, but he's more of a passer. He's not someone that can pass players and do intricate.
So he's not a dribbler. He's not a
dribbler. He'll run with the ball, but he's not a person that passes player. He does like a killer ball. He's more of a killer pass.
Well, then
that's what I would say.
Yeah,
but it's too early for him. He's young. It's too early for him. It's his first season. It's too early for him.
That's right. Forget about age. Forget about experience. Go by performance. And from what I'm seeing, Javier, I'm not seeing him play a bad game yet.
No, that's cool. Yeah, he hasn't played a bad game. But like we said, when the league starts getting tough and starting getting certain injuries and the pressure starts coming on, could he still perform? That's the main question. That is a question. I'm not
Curtis
saying
Jones as well.
Yeah, I don't want him to do bad. Yeah, but Curtis Jones is one of those players that's proved when it got tricky and started getting a bit tough for us. Curtis Jones didn't turn up, and this is what I'm saying because of experience. So when it's all going good for the team and they're playing well and the team's playing well, it's easy for them to fit in and look the part and be confident. But when it gets tough and it's getting sticky, can they still rise to that occasion? And that's what I said. Curtis Jones, prime example. That's why he's gone backwards because
that's a valid point. But then that's why we have that's why we have substitutions.
No, of course. But like I said, and another thing as well, like I said. I believe if we was to win the title, we need goals from we need goals from midfield. If we don't get goals from midfield, I believe we won't win it. Because I think that's just putting the pressure on the strikers again. We need goals from midfield. We need it.
Well, yes, obviously, but then that's down to the manager and the system that they play. You can't. If the managers give them leave to go forward and say, listen, boys, I want you to get in the box and mix it with their defenders and score goals, then I'm sure they would. I can't imagine any midfielders going to say, no, you know what, I'd rather stay by the centre line and not come in.
But do you believe we need more goals from midfield?
Well, we just need goals from wherever. We just need lots of goals to win wherever it takes to win the game.
Yeah,
at the same time,
the midfield will help it, innit?
Well, of course, it takes pressure off. But at the same time, if we've got a system where our front three or sometimes front four are scoring the goals, then let midfield do what they need to do.
Of course. But I believe to us to be 100% certified that we could more or less win the title. Because like I said, up front, our front, we mostly got the best fronts in the Premier League. No one can test.
But when we won the league, we weren't scoring many goals from midfield.
Yeah, Henderson was there. He was scoring 1 or 2 goals. Van Dijk was helping him with the goals.
No, hang on. You're mistaken.
Yeah, I know he's a defender, but he was still helping him.
I'm not saying we couldn't do it with a goal from midfield, but a vast majority of our goals are coming from our forwards. Which any of our midfield players have scored even double figures goals, or even close to double figures goals?
Not
so
many.
I can't hear you say again. Exactly.
Not many. But I believe that, like I said, that season, that was a good season. But I just believe we can't have that exact same season with these players.
Well, no, obviously, if we were
because they need the energy in it. There needs to be consistent.
I get it. But then the manager sees them training day in, day out, and obviously, if goals were not coming, because we've got now 4 good strikers. No, only maybe criticism I might have is maybe Firmino can chip in with more goals. Take the workload off Mane. So last season, there were parts where Mane was having a mare, and there's certain parts where Salah just couldn't hit a barn door or anything, and then Jota was out for a big part of the season as well. So in that case, then yes, I'd say from midfield, yes, start chipping in. But then that's down to the manager. The manager's got to say, guys, we need you to take pressure off the front three, and we need you to start getting us goals. But if the manager's not saying that, because each Oxlade Chamberlain, we know he likes to score goals. Keita, we know he would like to score goals. Thiago to me doesn't seem like a person who likes to score goals. He seems more like to set up the pass and being doing assist more than goals. Because for someone who could do a long ball, you'd think he'd take more shots from outside the box, which he doesn't do. So I would say him no. Curtis Jones would like to score goals.
Need goals. Yeah, but he hasn't really scored goals.
No. But he's got the attitude to keep going forward, and he will take shots.
Yeah, but it's too early. It's still too early because, like I said, for example, Arsenal. Yes. Everyone is going on about them, and the reason why is because they're saying that they've got a good team. They've got good players, but the problem is they're all too young, and it's too early for them.
No.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is.
Okay, Saka.
Of course it is.
Look at Saka, who's quite young. I think Saka's not even 20 yet. Plays for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Tell me in the Euros, he looked like a young, inexperienced player.
No. Like I said, but most of their team, the team is under 22 or 23 years old.
And
you can't expect the whole team to be like Saka. It just doesn't work like that. So that's my point. That's what I'm saying. That is my point.
Obviously, you wouldn't have a whole young team. But I disagree. If you've got some leaders on the pitch, even though despite your age, they still play mature football. Like I said, Alan Hansen,
of course you can.
Who famously said, I think in '92, you can't win anything with kids. And then Man United went and won the league and were in dominant. And that's when they had Beckham, the Nevilles, all those youngsters, even Giggs. All young.
But since them winning it with kids, who else has done it after that? It's not a regular thing. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's a regular thing, but it's not impossible. It's not impossible.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
Of course, it's not easy. No, it's not easy. But then, as long as you've got leaders on the pitch, I don't see why it can't happen. But even then, our team is not that young anyway. So
No, of course not. No.
I mean, Harvey Elliott's probably the youngest that's I think they've started in the proper Premier League games and
but
so on.
That's what I'm saying. But I don't want to sit there and say, because we're saying we need goals from Mitchell, we need this from Mitchell. I don't want to be saying, oh, we got Harvey. Or we got or any of the other kids. That's pressure already. That's already pressure. But they shouldn't have that type of pressure.
But listen, there are options. Harvey Elliott might even start tomorrow. You might get Cater and Chamberlain. We don't know. We got options. Depending on how the game goes. That's all. If you're saying we have no other options and Harvey Elliott is the only guy who can start week in after week in worker, then yes, that is a lot of pressure on him. But then some people rise to the pressure. I wouldn't condemn him. Like I said, I've not seen him play a bad game yet, and even during preseason or when he's come on in the Premier League. So at the same time, we've not really been under the cosh. So
that's what I'm saying. So we've got to wait and see.
Yeah, exactly. So
still tests, like this, still many tests.
Exactly. Up against your Chelseas and Man Cities, when he's under the cosh himself, maybe no time the ball, he might break, or he might rise to the top. We don't know. So we have to. Let's not do him down before he's actually had a bad game.
No, I'm not doing him down. I'm not doing that. I just don't want it that when people are talking about Liverpool saying that, oh yeah, they can win the league or they've got a good chance because they got Harvey Elliott. That means nothing because he's still young. Does that make sense?
Then same time, you're true. But then, as I know, Klopp would say, it's a team effort. It's not just one player.
No, of course not.
He doesn't get the ball from the goalkeeper, dribble past everybody and score a goal. He's just a sport of a cog in a bigger machine. So that's it. So he has his place, and everyone has his place, and he just move around and just certain players are better for certain games. Because I don't think he's going to play every game this season. Some players are better for other games. I mean, who knows? You might even find Nathan Phillips playing this game to eliminate Lukaku in the air. We don't know. Players have their specific roles.
That's a good point you said.
Yeah, see? So we don't know. Anything can happen. I know what's going on in Klopp's head. He sees them training day in, day out. I mean, so we shall see. Okay. But to change the subject briefly, Champions League draw. Ooh.
Yeah.
God, we're in a group of death. We are in a group of death.
Well, I wouldn't say it's group of death because
and listen, no manager's gonna be jumping for joy thinking, oh yeah, wow, that's a great group.
But then, like I said, a lot of those teams, the teams in there, it's quite like a history name, isn't it? The actual league, because Porto are known for a little bit of history. They have won the Champions League under Mourinho. Yeah, and AC Milan, we know about them, but obviously they're on a rebuilding process at the moment because obviously they haven't been in the Champions League for a while. They haven't won the league for a while, so they're just on a new processing with their team and their players.
Let me just quickly tell fans, if people don't know, the Champions League draw was, I think, yesterday. Liverpool's group R, as my coach just mentioned, Inter Milan.
No, AC Milan.
Apologies. AC Milan, Porto, and Atletico Madrid.
And Madrid is beaten,
That's a tough old.
Out of all the British team, we have got the hardest group. But like I said, it's not all doom and gloom.
No, Man City, their group isn't so hard.
Yeah, but they got PSG.
Yeah. So Man City's group is Man City, PSG, Leipzig, and Club Brugge.
I'll tell you who's got the easiest. And it had to be them, innit?
Man United?
Yeah. Had to be.
Man United.
They just get everything easy. Even last season they had it easy.
But then they got
I'm telling you, bro. There's something with that team. They are bloody flukes all the time, bro. God.
Man United have Villarreal, Atalanta, and Young Boys, which is quite easy. Chelsea have got Juventus, Zenit St. Petersburg, and Malmo.
No, wait, did you say Man United's got?
Man United have got Villarreal, Atalanta, and Young Boys.
Atalanta are decent.
They are decent.
Do you know how many goals they scored last season in their league?
No,
I think it was like 98 or 99 goals.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they score goals. They score a lot of goals. Even though they came top 4, but they score a lot of goals. They're the kind of team that it's like to beat them, you have to score more than them. It's one of those ones.
Or just not let any goals.
Yeah, that's if you can stop him.
Stop them. Well, yeah, exactly. Well, so it's not that easy, but it's.
No, it's not that easy, but on paper, that's how people will look at it. So, looking at Man United's group and then looking at our group, people might say our group is harder, but when you actually look back from last season, Man United's group from last season should be harder than ours, because remember they got Villarreal that knocked them out and beat them in the final, in the Europa League final.
Oh yes, that's true.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
So you know, and Atalanta, like I said, they were quite decent because remember they've not been in the top 4. So
no, but Atalanta, were they in our group last season, last Champions League? If not last season before, but
I
very
think
recently
we did,
yeah, we played Atalanta. I can't remember what the score is, so forgive me. But what we played last season's our Champions League run wasn't that great.
Yeah.
So less said, the better.
But yeah, so
that's
so what do you think of the draw then? What do you really think of the draw?
In our group, no easy games. We can't afford to be. I think was it last season we were losing away games. Yeah, we can't.
I think Porto will sort them out. No problem. Definitely.
But that's maybe from a couple. Again, who knows? Let's just say we can't go. We wouldn't go in with a weakened team or a half-baked team. We'd have to take these games seriously if we want to progress.
If there's any team that I'll be worried about, it'd be Athletic Madrid, because they've beaten us the last few times. They know how to beat us, so that's the problem.
Yes.
So
didn't they win their league? Have they won the league this season?
Yeah, they won their league. Yeah, they won it.
So yeah, they're not mugs. And you got Luis Suarez there.
He's coming back to Anfield. So
there you go. And just a quick aside: Cristiano Ronaldo has left Juventus.
Oh, is it official now? Yeah.
Not official, but he just went to celebrate trading just to say goodbye, and he
Man
said,
City.
Well, we don't know.
I think the two teams it would be Man City or PSG.
Well, it's because of his wages. So his price tag is 25 million, but his wages are but his wages are $500,000 a week. So not quite in our price range.
$500,000 a week.
It's the wages that's paying people off. Yeah, 25 million price tag. But it's
he needs to be careful if he's going to leave, because imagine no one takes him. Where's he going to play?
Well, like I said, there'll be people like PSG could take him, or like I said,
PSG. Like I said, it'll be Man City or PSG. Can you
Man
imagine
City are in talks.
Do you know? I'd be interested if he did go PSG.
And Messi there. Oh yeah,
Messi and Ronaldo, the two greatest players.
Oh my God!
Could that work?
Mbappe.
No, Mbappe might be going Real Madrid. He wants to leave. That's why I said, he wants to leave.
Why would you want to leave if you got possibly Cristiano Ronaldo coming and you got Messi in your team?
Real Madrid, because Real Madrid have bidded twice. They bidded 160 million.
My God!
And now they've bidded 170. That was the last one. So
117 million. Well, I guess you're looking to your future, all that money.
And you know what happens when Real Madrid or Barcelona comes knocking, innit? They get their man.
Well, yeah, but Real Madrid are going through some financial.
They're going through, but they bidded 170 something though. So.
Oh, there's Barcelona that's going through. That's getting rid of Messi. Had to offload Messi, but even then, I mean. How can they justify it? I mean, if they're doing if you stick to the fair play rules, where you've got to show that you've got income coming in to afford this kind of money, are Real Madrid offloading players? I'm not really looking at what's going on in La Liga, but if they want to try and bring in £170 million player, who are they offloading to, or how they? I think
they've got rid of some players. Remember, Ramos has gone to Paris Saint-Germain. Who else has gone?
Sergio Ramos?
Yeah, he's gone to Paris Saint-Germain. Yeah, I'm sure it's Ramos. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm sure it's Ramos.
After what he did to Salah, I thought he'd gone to WWE, but okay. So he's gone to...
I'm sure it's Ramos.
Oh, right.
It's one of those... Yeah, it's Ramos. I'm sure it is. Paris Saint-Germain's they've got a big team now, man. They got money.
Yeah, no, but it's still, when you get, after you still have to adhere to fair play rules. I mean, unless
forget the fair play rules, man.
I think you're right because wow. But again, no. But they got Messi on a free, didn't they? Messi's on a free.
Was he on a free? Or did he get no money from? A bit of money?
No, Messi was on a free.
His contract was ended, didn't it?
Yeah, because he left. Yeah.
All they have to do. Yeah, all they have to do is just worry about his wages, isn't it? That's what they need to.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that's why they offloaded him because they couldn't afford his wages.
Even though he took a 50% cut, it was still too high. So there you go. By the way, back to us and Liverpool versus Chelsea on Saturday, 5:30 kickoff. What's your team predictions, young man?
I think it's going to be more or less the same. But I think he's going to put in. So defense. Did you said Robertson could be back, innit?
He could be back. Yes, he was on the bench last week against Burnley.
Yeah, he mostly were playing because it's a big game.
No, you tell me.
I'll say keep Shimikas. Yes. Don't he's been playing well. Don't mess up what he's getting. But knowing Klopp, he might play Robertson. That's the problem.
So who's your back? Well, obviously we're gonna have Alisson in goal. Who's your back four then?
Yeah, VD. Who do you put with him?
Oh, Van Dijk.
VD. Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Or VVD.
Yeah. Go on. VD. Yeah. Who would you put?
He's gonna mostly play Matip, but I think that's a shaky game for him. 2
goals, 2 clean sheets.
Yeah, I know. But yeah,
2 games,
Van Dijk, Matip. I say he played the same 4. Matip, Van Dijk, Shimikas, and Trent.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think that's what he's going to do. You can't knock the fact that they played 2 games and 2 clean sheets at the back 4. So I'm with you. I think
because if he did play Robertson and we conceded, and it was because of Robinson, then you would say he could get the hump for that. And not just that, Simicas, he helps the attack. So
and I think he delivers better balls in than Robinson. So
yeah, he helps the attack.
Yeah. So I agree with you the back 4. So I would go Simicas, Matip, VVD, as his mates call him, and Trent.
Who do you want for the midfield? This is interesting. Midfield will always change. I think the midfield is always going to change.
Right. So Fabinho is still unavailable. So I'm going to put Henderson in there as to protect the back 4.
100% Henderson.
I'm gonna go with Thiago.
I was actually thinking him as well.
And you're not gonna like this one. Maybe Keita.
He mostly will go for him because he's played a few games now, hasn't he?
He has played, and he's. Do you know what? It's so weird. Do you remember you said you went on that website and it gave the lowest rating of the squad, and then I went onto another website with I think it might have been the Redmen. And they gave him, I think, believe it, 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
Hang on, let me just clear my eardrums. Gave it 8 out of 10.
They need their eardrums clean. No, they need their eyes clean. Sorry, was it Redman TV, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Redman TV, but I don't know who he was watching because Keita was...
No, I think he played very well. I think it was worthy 8 out of 10. Yes.
The way I look at it, sorry to cut you, if you're saying that's 8 out of 10, that's him playing well, then we're in problems. Because if you call that's good play of how he was playing, then we're in problems.
I'm not sure what you're saying.
To my level of football, what I feel Liverpool should be at, that's not good enough. It's like him being in the Championship, yeah? No, I'm giving you an example.
Yes.
Because you get these players in Championship, they look good.
Yes.
So people are like, he's a good player, that player's good. And then you come to the Premier League and you look pants. Because the level is different. So in the Championship, you can say, he looks good, he's that player.
Right.
He's going to be respected, whatnot.
Yes.
But when you come to the Premier League, you need to up the levels more. And I feel, that's why I said, if you're saying that's him 8 out of 10, then we're in problems, because to me that level of football for Liverpool Football Club is not good enough. It's not good enough.
Let's put it this other way then. If he is as rubbish as you're saying,
I'm not saying he's rubbish.
Okay,
It's just that he can't step up to the level.
Right, so he'd be the weak link in the team, you would say?
Yeah, I say he is. In midfield.
Okay, but then why have none of our opponents highlighted this? Why aren't they running at him? Why aren't they putting him under pressure?
I don't know what people are watching with Naby Keita. I don't know what they see.
Well, no,
but remember,
yes.
but I have heard, like I said, I have heard other people talking about Keita and saying for the 3 years he's been there, he's done nothing. No, I've never heard that. I heard he's done nothing. If they said he's been awesome, they must be watching. They must be watching Naby Clough, someone different, because they ain't Keita.
Naby Suarez.
Yeah, or something. Because it ain't him, so you know.
No, okay. Well, we'll see. But I'm
not disputing that. He's a good player.
No, he's one of those players that divides opinion. He does divide opinion. I like him, but I know a lot of people don't. But I'm just saying, it was funny that you went to one Suarez site and they gave the least ranking of everybody rating. I think you said 6.9, and everyone else was minimum 7s. Yeah. And on Redmen, they gave I think they gave Trent 9 and they gave Naby 8.
Well, put it this way: you could look at it another way. Out of the whole team,
yes,
yeah, the number that Keita got,
yes,
is okay, isn't it? Because it's above average.
It is.
Yeah, right. But to the team, it was poor. He was the lowest. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, I didn't say he was the lowest. Do you get my drift?
I
do get it, but I didn't say he was the lowest. No, there were others that got 8. I don't recall who. And only because I remember what you said, so that stuck in my mind. But yeah, they said he was a good all-round solid performance. But we'll see. Okay. We'll see if he's in the team.
This is going to test it. So that's your team, yeah.
Your midfield. Who are you going to put
my midfield? No, I'll say if Ox is back, I'll say put him in instead of Keita. The rest will stay the same.
It's an option.
If he's back.
I was disappointed. I was with the family.
He's disappointed. That was just the one game. You've got to give him another chance. You can't just say because.
Okay.
Because remember, through the pre-seasons and whatnot, he's done all right. So it's just that one 100%.
Game. I mean, yes, he's one of these players that can really impact a game when he's on form. True.
So that's what I said. Play him again. If he doesn't fire, then Klopp's got to talk to him, and maybe he's got to bench him a bit more and put in other players. That's the way I see it.
And if he's not available, do you want to put in second?
No, if he's not available, then he's going to have to play Keita, because you can't play Milner, because then there's nothing going forward. No, there's nothing going forward in the midfield.
But then Jones is available.
Yeah, but Jones ain't really been playing. He can't come into this game.
Elliott's available.
I'd rather
who? Elliott's available.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'd rather play Elliott than Jones at the moment, because Elliott's been playing.
Just say both of them, Jones and Elliott, just got called up to the England under-21 squad. So they're now going to be, Curtis Jones obviously has got international cap, but so I think this will be Elliott's first time, possibly. Not sure that's coming up. But
yeah, but it's under 21s. I'm not really excited about that. Nothing to get excited about.
Wow. Say to all our under 21 fans who just been dismissed.
It's good, but we're Liverpool Football Club, man. We're not going to get excited over that. Nah, I'm not anyway.
Just paves the way for future achievements. That's all. Our front three.
Yeah, same. Salah, Mane, and Jota. 100%.
Okay, and Jota has scored twice in 2 games. So I reckon, we'll see. He may not finish the whole game. Definitely Firmino coming. But I'm the same with you. So I think Salah, Jota, and Mane for our front.
Time's running out. So for the final one, score predictions.
I reckon it's going to be a 2-1 to Liverpool.
I was going to say that myself, mate.
Oh, wait, there's no reason you can't.
Of course not. Shall I sway off a little bit?
Go on.
I was going to say 2-1. I'll say 2-2 then. I'll leave it as 2-2.
You reckon we're going to let in 2 goals?
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Fine. A bit pessimistic.
It's Chelsea. It's not Burnley. Chelsea.
True. All right, we'll go. Excellent. So I'm saying 2-1. You're reckoning it's a draw?
Well, I was going to say 2-1, but I just want to make it more interesting.
Just want to be different, 2-2. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just say 2-2.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. We shall see.
All right, cool. But yeah, there you have it. Score predictions, team lineups, predictions, and of course the Champions League. Who our group is. So just had to touch on all those things. So yeah, as usual, and as I keep saying, I think we're 8 away, 6 away.
6 away.
6 away now?
Yeah, 6 away, man.
From our first 100 subscribers. So as usual, I say, don't just pass through and watch and then don't press that button. Just subscribe. And like get all your friends and even your pet. Get your pet. Yeah.
Put the keyboard in your dog's hand. Click subscribe.
That's it.
Yeah,
subscribe.
man. This kid ain't getting any younger.
First 100 subscribers. We've been around for what, 5-6 months now?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
first
think
100
unloved.
subscribers.
I think unloved, man.
And if you watch the other podcasts, go and look back because we will tell you what you get if you subscribe.
That's very true.
We're not going to tell you what it is. Go and look back. Look back on the other.
Podcast. I just told them about the kiss.
No. Don't tell them nothing. Make them go and watch it.
Okay. Yeah. Forget that bit about the kiss. Nothing to see there. Nothing to see there. It's still a surprise. Go check the other podcast.
Just go check it out. Check it out. And
exactly.
You'll find out what the surprise is.
Actually, maybe I might start doing some belly dancing. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So there you go. From me, myself, and Will. Enjoy your day. We'll be back tomorrow for the reaction against Chelsea.
Which hope you'll be a positive reaction.
Yeah. We'll be smiling. Trust me.
That's right. Crush the blue scum.
That's it. The blue scum, you know. So yeah. All right. Cool. So from me, myself, and Will. We're out of there. Enjoy your day. Peace.
See ya.